What if I told you that your biggest breakthrough in the bedroom doesn't come in a pill bottle, but in a glass? Most men over 60 are chasing the wrong solution. They think they need testosterone shots, or expensive prescriptions, or worse, they give up altogether, blaming age. But the truth is, this isn't about age. It's about circulation and the silent crash of a compound called nitric oxide. Let me explain. After 60, your blood vessels stiffen. Your body makes less nitric oxide, the natural gas that tells your arteries, open up. Less nitric oxide means less blood flow, and without proper blood flow, your erections fade. Not because you're broken, but because you're blocked. Now here's the twist. You don't need to fix anything, because nothing is broken. You simply need to reactivate what your body already knows how to do. And it all starts with a simple drink. 1 minute, 4 ingredients, no drugs, no gimmicks. This isn't some internet hype. I'm a doctor. I've watched dozens of men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s regain their confidence. Not by adding chemicals, but by restoring circulation the way nature intended. Let me give you one example. Frank, a retired firefighter, came to me frustrated and embarrassed. He was 67, in good shape, but said, "Doc, things just aren't working like they used to." We ran some blood work. His testosterone was decent, but his nitric oxide was bottomed out. I told him, "Skip the pills. Let's wake your arteries up." He started drinking this mix every morning before breakfast. Just 4 ingredients: beets, lemon, ginger, and coconut water. Within 10 days, Frank said something surprising. "I didn't just feel stronger down there. I felt younger everywhere." That's what nitric oxide does. It restores flow, not just to one part of you, but to all of you. This isn't magic, it's biochemistry, and it's why so many men are finally ditching the meds and picking up the blender. Because in the end, it's not about performance, it's about reclaiming circulation, energy, and self-respect. So, if you've been feeling the slow fade, that loss of strength, of drive, of intimacy, don't reach for another pill. Reach for your blender. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to make this drink. Step by step, no fluff, just results. Because on this channel, we don't sugarcoat. We fix. Section 1, the 1-minute drink that supports natural erections. You want the truth. It doesn't come in a pill bottle. It comes from your kitchen. Because what most men over 60 don't realize is this. Your body already knows how to perform. It just needs the right conditions to remember. And it starts with 1 drink. Takes about a minute to make. But the effects, they can ripple through your entire system. Let's break it down. Ingredient 1, beetroot. This isn't just a salad topping, it's a natural nitrate bomb. Beets convert into nitric oxide in your body, the gas molecule that opens up your blood vessels. More blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and yes, better erections. Here's the problem. As you age, your nitric oxide levels drop by half or more. Beets help you restore that without side effects. Ingredient 2, lemon. Why lemon? Because it's not just for flavor. The natural vitamin C in lemon enhances nitrate absorption. That means you get more out of every sip, and it helps balance the earthy taste of beet too. Ingredient 3, fresh ginger. Just a small slice, but don't underestimate it. Ginger has been shown to support testosterone production and reduce chronic inflammation. You know that stiff feeling in your knees or lower back? That's often inflammation silently interfering with your blood vessels. Ginger helps clear the way. Ingredient 4, coconut water. Hydration isn't just about drinking more. It's about how deeply your body absorbs that fluid. Coconut water is packed with potassium and electrolytes, and that means better blood pressure, smoother circulation, and steadier energy. Men often underestimate dehydration as a cause of sluggish blood flow. Don't make that mistake. Now listen to this, because it matters. You combine these 4 ingredients, and what you've got is a clinically smart drink that supports natural erection power, sharper mental focus, calmer energy, and even improved endurance in the gym or the bedroom. But here's what makes it truly powerful. It's not treating a symptom, it's restoring a function. You're not patching a problem, you're reminding your blood vessels what they were built to do and giving them the fuel to do it. I've had patients try this exact formula every morning for a week, and by day 3, many of them start texting me the same thing. Woke up with energy I haven't felt in years. This isn't magic, this is biology. Finally working for you, not against you. So if you're sitting there thinking, is this really for me? Yes. If you're over 60, still breathing, still showing up, still hoping for more from your body, then yes, this drink is for you. Coming up next, I'll show you exactly how to make this step by step. No guesswork. You'll see how simple it is to get this into your morning or pre-evening routine. Because here, we don't just talk about change, we do something about it. Let's get your blender ready. This is Men's Health After 60. We don't sugarcoat, we fix. Section 2, step-by-step instructions. All right, now that you know what's in it and why it works, let's make it together. This isn't a fancy smoothie. It's not a cleanse. It's a tool, and you'll want to get it right. Here's your exact formula. Step 1, start with 1 medium beetroot. Peel it. Raw is best, not boiled, not pickled. Why? Because cooking kills the very nitrates you need. If it's too tough to chop, slice it small before blending. Step 2, squeeze in the juice of half a fresh lemon. Fresh is non-negotiable here. Bottled lemon juice, too acidic, too processed. That real juice supports nitrate conversion and adds a clean, bright taste. Step 3, add 1 small slice of fresh ginger, about the size of the tip of your thumb. No need to peel it, just wash it and toss it in. Ginger fights inflammation and gives your blood vessels the flexibility they crave. Step 4, pour in 1 cup of coconut water. Go for unsweetened if possible. Why coconut water? Because deep hydration is a circulation multiplier. If you don't have it, filtered water will do. But don't skip the fluid. Step 5, blend it 30 to 60 seconds until smooth. No chunks, no grit. If it's too thick, add a splash more coconut water. Pour it into a glass. Drink it slowly. Let your body absorb what it's been missing. Optional swaps if you need flexibility. No fresh beetroot? Use 1 to 2 TSP of beetroot powder, but check the label. Look for nitrate content and avoid fillers. No coconut water? Use cold, filtered water and add a pinch of Himalayan salt for minerals. Best time to drink it? First thing in the morning, when your stomach is empty and your cells are most receptive. Or 30 to 45 minutes before intimacy or a workout, when blood flow matters most. Pro tip from my clinic. Drink this consistently for 7 days before you judge the results. Nitric oxide builds in layers, and when it hits a threshold, that's when you start to feel the shift. Coming up next, I'll walk you through what to expect once this drink starts doing its job. Because when blood flow improves, the benefits go way beyond the bedroom. Let's talk results. Real ones. Section 3. What to expect after drinking. The subtle but powerful changes. You'll notice within 1 to 3 weeks. So you've made the drink. You're committed. Maybe it's day 2, maybe day 6, and you're wondering, when does this start working? The answer? It may already be working, just not in the way you expect. See, when older men start drinking this formula daily, the changes often come quietly at first. Here's what many of my patients report within the first 1 to 3 weeks. Sharper focus. You sit down to read the paper, and the words feel crisper. You hold a conversation, and your mind doesn't wander. That's nitric oxide at work. It doesn't just improve blood flow down there, it increases oxygen delivery to your brain too. Stronger morning erections. For many men, this is the first sign. You wake up and you feel something you haven't felt in a while. It's not just physical, it's emotional. It tells you your body still remembers how to respond when given the right support. Improved confidence and energy. You walk a little taller. Your shirt fits better. You don't feel like you're dragging through the day. You feel present. Because when circulation improves, your whole system runs smoother, from your heart to your hormones. Deeper, more restful sleep. This surprises many men. But nitric oxide has been shown to regulate blood pressure and reduce stress hormones, both of which help your nervous system calm down at night. Better sleep, better testosterone, better intimacy. It's a cycle worth protecting. More emotional balance. Inflammation doesn't just affect your joints. It affects your mood, your irritability, your resilience. And when you lower it, like ginger helps you do, you start to feel lighter. Not just in body, but in spirit. Now, does this happen overnight? No. But for most men who stick with this drink daily, something shifts. You stop feeling like your body is fighting you, and you start feeling like it's working with you again. Because this isn't about a miracle. It's about restoring what was always there, just waiting to be unlocked. A final word of caution here. If you're taking blood pressure medications, monitor your numbers. This drink is gentle but powerful, and it may amplify the effects. Now, in the next section, we're going to talk about why all of this matters. Why it's not just about performance, but something deeper, something every man over 60 needs to understand about his blood, his hormones, and his future. Because the truth is, this isn't about getting back to who you were. It's about becoming the strongest version of who you are right now. Let's keep going. Section 4. Why this matters for older men. It's not about age. It's about circulation, oxygen, and ownership. Let's get honest. Most men over 60 are quietly convinced that the loss of erection power is just aging, that it's inevitable, that it's over. But here's the truth, and I need you to hear this as your doctor, not your friend. You are not broken. You are underpowered. And the difference between the two changes everything. Because the biggest problem I see in older men isn't low testosterone. It's low circulation. The blood isn't flowing. The oxygen isn't reaching. The nutrients are stalling. And when the blood flow drops, so does your confidence. So does your performance. So does the man you remember being. You want a name for it? It's called endothelial dysfunction, a quiet erosion of the lining of your blood vessels that blocks nitric oxide from doing its job. Now here's what most men are told to do. Take this pill. Wait for it to kick in. Live with the side effects. Hope for the best. But you're smarter than that, and you've lived long enough to know, if the fix requires dependency, it's not a fix. Pills can help in the short term, sure, but they don't build anything back. They just cover up the signal that something deeper is off. That's why this drink matters. Because it works with your body, not against it. It restores blood flow, it supports hormone balance, it builds real function over time from the inside out. Let me say it clearly. If you've been blaming age, stop. If you've been silently accepting decline, stop. If you've been afraid to talk about it, you're not alone. But silence is not strength. I've seen men in their late 60s, tired, discouraged, reclaim themselves with nothing more than hydration, nutrients, and a commitment to better habits. I've seen men who thought their best years were behind them smile again, stand taller, reconnect with their wives, sleep deeper, wake up stronger. Why? Because they stopped believing they were too far gone. And they started treating their body like something worth saving, not something to medicate and forget. So if you're watching this and something inside you is waking up, listen to it, because that voice is right. You don't need permission to feel like a man again. You need blood flow, oxygen, and the courage to start. Coming up next, the final word in your 7-day challenge. If you're still with me, you're not just curious, you're ready. In the final section, I'll give you a simple challenge, one that could change your next 7 days and the years that follow. Stay with me. Let's finish this together. You're not past your prime. Your body is still listening. Let me leave you with this. You're not broken. You're not too late. And you're certainly not done. What you're experiencing isn't failure. It's feedback. Your body is speaking. And for many men, this drink is the first time in years they've actually listened. So here's what I want you to do. Try this drink for 7 days straight. Make it part of your morning. Don't skip. Don't wait for motivation. Just do it. Because in my clinic, I've seen what happens when a man commits, not to pills, not to gimmicks, but to himself. So if you're ready to start, comment below, day 1 started. Let this be your first small declaration. Let it be public. Let it be real. And while you're down there, see who else is in the fight with you. You're not alone, not here. This channel is built for men like you. Men who want truth, not noise. Men who want to feel strong again, clear again, grounded again. And men who are willing to take action to get there. Coming up next, we're diving into something most men don't realize. The mistakes that destroy nitrate in healthy vegetables. And how you're probably ruining your beets, spinach, and garlic without even knowing it. You won't want to miss that. So hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and keep building this momentum. Because here on Men's Health After 60, we don't sugarcoat, we fix. Let's move forward.